You know, when you're in an awakening, some things tend not to make any damn sense, right? So, my relationship kind of pushed me into having to go back to Georgia. A relationship that definitely didn't serve me at all. More and more I think back on it, it's just, I had every right to feel the way I did. I have every right to feel the way I do today. But always putting other people before yourself can really land you in a very tight situation. Like me, for instance, right now. I'm out here spending money on hotel rooms. I'm about to go to Red Roof Inn and spend some more money on hotel rooms because I don't have a license, right? That's why my ex didn't ever understand. Like, I took care of her for 6 years, and now I'm back here, and all the chips are against me, right? So I'm in the woods right now, just sitting here. I'm about to meditate. Because I know damn well the universe got my back. There's something to be learned right now. And I don't know, I had a old friend hit me up before I left Florida about, he needed money for a hotel room, and I was going to pay for it with my credit card. But then he told me he had to have cash, and I felt like he was playing me. So I just blocked him on Facebook because I didn't feel like dealing with it. He had a problem with drugs, and I didn't know if he was still messed up on drugs. So, I kind of ignored him. I don't know if this is a payback from the universe that I should have helped him out regardless. But, at times, too, I feel like this awakening tells you need to take care of yourself. So, that extra money I would have gave to him, I kind of needed that money, to be honest with you. But, so yeah, here I am with my dog. I had options to stay with people, but I can't leave my dog. I found out she was sleeping in a friggin' car over at my ex's mom's house. Yeah, sleeping in a car. I ain't gonna let my dog sleep in a car, and I'm not gonna let my dog sleep alone anymore. That's the empath in me. But these awakenings, let me tell you something. It's no joke, right? And I'm following it by the T. And I'm listening to all the signs. And I'm putting my faith in the universe that everything's going to work out. Because that's what we have to do. I could get scared or anything like that. I'm not getting scared. I have more trades and skills underneath my ass than anybody I know. There's not too much I can't go and do. So, if worst case scenario, if I lost it all, I lost my job, lost everything, I would figure it out, right? Because that's what you do. You don't give up in life, you just keep going. If this is a test, if I'm going to give up, shit, you better throw a lot more at my ass. And maybe that's a little bit of my ego coming out there, but my life has not been easy. I'm sitting in the woods right now because I want to sit in the woods. I could be in a warm room right now over there at the hotel, but I'm letting the universe tell me what to do, right? Somebody else was supposed to come get me. Their kid got hurt, ended up in the ER. So now I'm looking at that like, oh, well, maybe I'm not supposed to be around that person, Because that's the way you have to look at this thing. It's hard to be around certain people when you're going through an awakening. Not many people understand it. And it's very easy to start getting sucked back into that 3D life. Like, I try not to ever say anything bad about my soon-to-be ex-wife, but it's a lot of pain inside, And I don't say bad things, but, even talking about what happened in a relationship hurts. And I know I'm not supposed to do that because at the end of the day, we all know that we create it all, right? So somewhere, somehow, I created all this. So I'm going to sit here peacefully in the woods. I'm going to meditate. And I'm going to see what's next. And anybody else going through an awakening, I don't care how bad it gets, don't fall backwards. Don't go back to the 3D lifestyle. Don't go back to not caring about yourself. So what? I'm in the woods. It's a little cold. It's okay though, right? If I had to sleep in the woods with my dog, I'd figure it out. I'm crafty. I could build a shelter. I'm not going to have to do that, but if I had to, I would. I have a couple options. There's Efficiencies in Kennesaw that my buddy owns. But, you know, I got to get a ride out there, so I'd have to wait for Carla to come anyway. The baby's sleeping. So, yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say here is no matter how bad life gets, right? Always honor yourself. Always still care about yourself. Care about your pets. Don't get animals if you're not going to care about them. Me and this dog right here, this ain't the first time we dealt with odds. Freaking odds, right? We all have odds. There's somebody somewhere starving right now. They have worse odds than me. I have a bag full of apples, right? I got some pears, and I got money. So, no matter what it throws at you, right? My biggest crutch right now is not having a driver's license. If I had a driver's license, I wouldn't have a damn problem right now. Not at all. Because I know how to Dougie. I know how to get things done. But even if I had a car right now, I wouldn't drive it, because that would put me back in that old vibration level where I'd be dealing with cops if I got in trouble. It's not what I want to do with my life. I want to be nice and secure. I want to be settled down. I want to be in love with somebody, right? And I want them to love me as much as I love them. That's where I'm at in my life. So I'll sit here in the woods. I'll meditate. I'll wait for the universe to give me the next sign. Even though it's gave me some signs that I thought were good signs and turned out to be not so good signs. But you know, it is what it is. What are you going to do? I looked at a house the other day. It's perfect. The guy was awesome. You know, one of them deals that he just really don't need it. It had furniture in it and all. And I told him, like, you can leave your stuff here. It'll be well taken care of. I'll even pay you more since it has stuff here. You won't have to move nothing. And I really felt good about that conversation. I did call him earlier when I found out my ride wasn't coming, just to throw it out there, you know, see if he made a decision. Was that a mistake doing that? I don't know. It's a crazy thing about being awake. Like, you don't know what's what, you know? But I do know there's lessons to be learned all the time. So that's the valuable part. I think this is going to make me really appreciate everything. You know what I mean? Everything. Even where I thought I did already. I think it's going to make me dig deeper. And deeper and deeper and deeper. But I'm not sweating it, you know? I put a other video on there and, you know, somebody commented that it must be hard opening up like this. It's not hard, because I'm telling you, as people, I'd rather live like this than have somebody talking shit to me right now about somebody else, or, you know, some drama or some negativity. Or I'm peaceful right now out in the woods with my dog, you know? And I'd rather have that feeling inside than just the shit that goes on out there. I mean, it's just horrible, you know? But it is what it is. I'm going to meditate, and if something miraculously crazy exciting happens, I'll jump back on and talk about it. But you know, my meditations are they're pretty consistent. They're not bad. I kind of dig them. You know, so it is what it is. I'm out in the woods. No biggie. I'll figure it out. Right? See all my stuff over there? Jug of water, big ass bag full of laundry, and my somewhat clean clothes. Life can always be worse. Appreciate the good times. Appreciate the bad times. But really change the times where maybe you could have made a difference in your life. Maybe you could have made a difference in your relationship. I know me and my ex we could have changed our marriage, you know? But I wasn't refusing to live the way I was living anymore. You know, I just wasn't doing it. And she didn't want to do her part. So I'm back in Georgia, living in the woods. It is what it is. Maybe somebody will see this and reach out and pick me up, you know? I'm one hell of a sales guy now. One hell of a window tinner. One hell of a marine installer. I can do all kinds of stuff. But I don't really need a job. I need a little bit of help with a place. That's all I need right now. Just need a place here in Georgia where I can get my mind back. And I can level up by stacking money. So, I don't know where I'm going next, but I shall find out. Come on, phone.